Hey, what's up everybody? So in this video I'm going to show you how to set up the Canon R5 on the new DJi Ronin RS2. So let's take it out of the box, out of the bag. And I'm going to show you how to set it up with the Ronin i2. So get your battery, get your tripod, put it here. I already did a video of how to set it up, but this one is gonna be more focused into the Canon R5, and it's gonna be a little faster. I'm not gonna teach you how to balance it or anything like that. It's more like a kind of like setup. So if you wanna learn how to balance it, you can go check out the other video. So then we need the actual gimbal. Gonna need a plate. So you just put in with the battery, or take out the cover if you still have it. Put it here. Lock it. I always lock my axis to set it up better. So here, set up like this. Take out a little thing that goes on the bottom of the camera. Make sure to always put the screw like tight as you can, because if not, it's gonna move. I have a video later on, a few minutes later. So that's why I'm doing the setup already, and I figured I'd do a video how to set it up. So make sure it's like really tight, because if not, what's gonna happen is, like, if you're moving around, this is gonna get out of place and gonna mess with everything here. So you definitely don't want that to happen. Make sure to get it straight as much as you can, and then you can put it here. Before you put it there and you do the balancing, make sure to take out your lens cover, put your microphone if you're gonna use one, or whatever you're gonna use. Make sure to put it in there before balancing it. So I need to take out if you're gonna set up the Ronin, you have to make sure to set up that too first, because that's gonna affect with the balance on the gimbal. So you have to take everything out before you balance it. So let's get the Raven Eye out. So I have it here. Then we need the wires. And I'm also gonna set up the lens support, because I want to have like steady shots. So I'm gonna put the lens support too. I'm gonna get the micro SD out, and then I think it's this one. So you put your micro SD out. I'm gonna use this one, and then you're gonna use a USB-C to a USB-C. You're gonna put that one here. So you're gonna have two wires on your camera. You're gonna have the HDI output, and then the USB. That's gonna be for controlling the camera settings, like aperture or whatever you want to focus with the USB. And then you're gonna need another USB-C and connect it here to the Raven Eye. and that goes into the actual gimbal. And then after you set up your cables, you can put it here. Actually, yeah, you put it here. And because I'm gonna be doing a video, I'm probably gonna be changing for 24 and 70 based on the angle. I don't wanna be changing lenses. So what I'm gonna do to set it up, I'm gonna set it up in between. So I'm gonna put it like between 50 and 35. That's somewhere in the middle. So that way I can easily move it to 24 and 70 and the balance still to be okay to still use it. So that's another trick that you can do when you have a zoom lens. You can set it up in the middle and you kind of can go back and forward and without having to balance it again. So I'm gonna do that, and that's kind of like a quick. I used to get my wires right now. So and then we're gonna put the to hold the lens, this little bracket. So this little bracket goes in the middle, and this goes inside, so the lens gonna be touching here. Well, actually, let me set up this first. So then you put a little screw in here. Make sure it's tight. And then we're gonna adjust this. Make sure that everything's tight, because if you don't tie it up, it's pointless to put it in there because it's not gonna help it. So, and when you put the little rope in here, make sure to, if you're gonna have a zoom lens, make sure not to put it here, wrap it on where you zoom. I have it on between my focus, because I'm not gonna use the manual focus. So put it there so it's out of my way, and that's pretty much it. So what this do is pretty much it helps it like move better, so you can put it in on like a steady shot, and it's gonna help it be more steady. So now that I have the 3 wires, now that I have everything in, now it's time to balance it. I'm gonna speed up this process because, like I said, I have to show you. So, but if you want to learn, I have another video exactly how to do it. So I just gonna do this one faster. already set up. So if you never use the Ronin, if it's your first time setting it up, you're gonna need to get in the app and set up with the Ronin app. You need to set up the Raven. But if you use it with another camera, all you need to do is set it up, plug it in, and you should be good. So let's try it out. So every time after you set up a camera on the Ronin, you need to go and calibrate it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Start calibration. Pretty much what this does is to make sure that everything was set up right. So it's gonna help it. So if you use a camera before on the Ronin, if you use an upgrade to the R5, you can easily just plug in. You don't have to do anything on the camera. That's the great thing about it. And here I can easily use the Raven 9, the follow-on point, and all that. So that's pretty much what you need to set up the new RS2. All you need is 3 wires. One is to connect the video HD. Mine, someone has the micro HD, somebody that have like USB, some have like regular HD port. So DJi pretty much give you all the cables that you need for whichever camera you need. But for this one specifically, we're talking about the R5. So then you're gonna need the controller. That one you put it here on the Ronin. You connect it straight to the gimbal, and then you put your power here and you feed to the Ronin and to the Raven Eye. And you don't have to charge the Raven Eye because the power is coming out of the gimbal. So that might affect you if you're trying to shoot for a long period of time. Keep that in mind, that is gonna consume battery. And the Sony camera, when you hook it up like this, the same setup I have here, it consumes power out of the gimbal. So when you're shooting Sony, be careful with that, because I noticed that it was draining the battery a lot faster on the Ronin, but it was keeping the camera charged. So that's something that you might want to know, because it might help you out, that you might want longer battery life in your camera. So that's pretty much it. So it's an easy, quick setup. So I hope you like this video, and thanks for watching.